Welcome back everyone to another training week. You're watching the week of 20th February, the week of destiny, the week that I finally caught my first ever maras of my life. And actually what you don't know is that I caught another one the very same day. I caught two marases for the first time on the same day. So you'll get to see that today. Here I'm coming to you from the Doha World Cup. Maybe just to say a little bit about that, the first day for me is today. Sam had his rings yesterday and he's gonna have vault today. I'm gonna have P-bars and high bar today. Our training went really well, no major issues, except I whiplashed my neck a little bit on high bar. I didn't feel anything during the session, but upon returning home and going to sleep, I had the worst migraine of my life. That thing kept me up all night. I was waking up multiple times with just pounding headaches. I called it barely bearable. It was on the verge of unbearable. So I was questioning whether I should, tell someone and take myself to the hospital, to be honest. It was that bad. So came morning, I took a couple of Nurofen throughout the day, and that helped out a lot. So today I'm feeling a lot better. Definitely up to the task of P-bar and high bar routines. Minus that scare, everything is going okay. It was quite a long trip, so it's been a little bit difficult to acclimatize. We've only had, I think, 2 days of training before the first day of competition. So needless to say, that's going to be a pretty quick turnaround for Sam and and I think we're both feeling the difficulties surrounding that. And yeah, so today's my first day. I'm feeling okay. Gonna go as hard as I can, try and be imprecise as I can, and not fall into the holding back pitfall too much. All of my skills were okay. I went for a P-bar routine, and there you go, day of destiny. I almost managed the P-bar routine on podium, and high bar just did a bunch of parts and releases. So here we go. We started things off with a tap, and I think I did a couple and caught on my third. First one, as always, I took it a smidge far to test the waters. Second one should be hand on the bar. There we go, that was close.
Oh my God.
And there was no one in the building to see it. I was all by myself. So after this, I was doing my proper run through. So I whipped on my uniform and did my usual warm up and compete. And actually, I thought that I might as well try the maras in the routine. So you'll see me go to high bar. I did more than a one touch on high bar because I didn't do any of the other warm-up turns that I usually would do building up to my routine. So I think I did an extra one before doing my real one touch. And if I ever compete maras, that would be my one touch. Just like Worlds, when my one touch was Pagan, I would use maras as my one touch. It was another day where I decided to send the 16.2 P-bar routine. Plenty of 5 reps, plenty of 5/8 under my belt now, so thought I'd give the 6-2 another shot. Let's see how it went. Missed the finger a bit there, but managed to bring it back. Now, one problem with these P-bars is that our mat underneath is too low. If you guys were with me around the Tokyo days, you'll remember that I took out Muay for my routine because I almost broke my toes doing Muay in the back gym. So I've gotten used to having that mat under the bar quite low. But whenever I go overseas, I'm always smashing into the floor. So one challenge here, which I've definitely been taking my time on, has been to get my knees a little bit higher in that giant Diamidov. So couldn't make it all the way through, but was happy to finish with a stuck dismount. And to be honest, looking back at that Makut's, I probably could have sent it, but of course, better safe than sorry. So it looks like I was cranking it quite hard. Did quite a big extra turn after the routine. I don't think that was 30 seconds after my routine. I think I waited a bit longer. So this was the one touch. And here we go, saluted the routine. But not enough gas in the tank for the Casino. And fair enough, I did 3 Marises before going to P-bar. I did a lot of work on P-bar, probably a bit extra to what I would usually do. So I decided to go again just from the Casino, which is what I'll compete here today. And even that was a no-go. So after I missed the Coleman, I thought, you know what, let's just move on, because I'm obviously a little bit off. And it was the week that we left, so you know, save it for the one that counts. So that second Maris was messier than the first one, but when I was watching it, I actually had a little bit more height. So I think because in the air I knew I was quite committed for the catch, my legs spread out when I'm expecting the bar. But the first one, where in the air I was, you know, kind of God knows where, but not knowing that I was going to catch it, my legs were kind of half in the mindset of I'm just going to land on my feet on the floor. But as I reach for that second hand, I think that's when they split, which is usually the case. It's as I start to become aware of the bar and I'm not sure of my distance, that's when my legs go haywire. Now you'll see a pretty hairy Coleman here in Doha, where I did the bar up a little bit too tight and the Coleman shot straight up and down, which is where I got my whiplash after it. It was quite an entertaining turn. It's as if I was reaching forward and wondering where the bar is, but the bar was right underneath me, kind of in my chest area, which was pretty confusing. And I got back right after. This is podium training, by the way. Got back right after and did a nice Casino with a decent Coleman with just a little leg separation. So the goal of today is just to not freak out, whatever it is, close or far, just to keep my legs nice and tight. I'll be doing P-bar in the second group, so fairly early on. Comp starts at 4 p.m. and I'll be doing high bar in the 7th group. So I'll have about a 1.5 hours between competing P-bars and high bar. And that lets me just focus on warming up P-bar at the start, having a little rest, and then warming up high bar from scratch. Whereas in Cottbus, I remember I was put on P-bar and then high bar in the very following group. So I had to warm up both before competing P-bar and pretty much just shoot into my one touch on high bar, if memory serves me right. And Cottbus, I mean, last year in 2022. Can't believe it's already been a year since the last World Cups. This time, instead of coaching Doha, I'm competing Doha. That was a stick, I promise. So after this, I think I just did some maintenance, nothing too serious. Working a lot on my sticking this week. And, minor detail, like getting that quast up a little bit higher. Visibly a little bit low on the juice. Was cranking it quite hard on the Casina, but didn't quite have the height to catch the bar. And one area that I'm feeling some gains is ring strength. That crosses back. My chest is still a bit sore, but not so sore that it's keeping me from training crosses. So yeah, just a little bit of minor details on the Saturday, and Saturday night is when we left for our, it was like a 40-hour or something journey to Doha. So I'll leave it there. Looking forward to sharing how the comp goes with everybody. And until next time. We got a t-shirt and a grip bag as part of our gift, so might do another giveaway, so look forward to that. All right. Boom. Let's peace out there.